Hi everyone, it's Evangelina here at eTrailer, and today we are looking at the Prest-O-Fit Wraparound Exterior RV Step Rug here at eTrailer. Here at eTrailer, we have a bunch of different exterior RV step rugs. This is the wraparound, which is a great addition to your RV setup if you want something that has a rougher texture. It's kind of like AstroTurf, and this will take the dirt off of your shoes. That way you don't get it inside your nice RV interior, and it also adds a little pop of color and design to your setup. This is the wraparound for straight steps. We also have options just for curved steps. I recommend getting one rug per each step because it's more of a custom fit. If you have a straight step, get a straight step rug. This creates a solid step, which is great, especially if you have furry friends, because some of them might be afraid of the holes in the steps as well as that metallic feel against their claws. Having a rug makes it a lot safer or makes them feel more comfortable about going up and down these steps. I highly recommend pairing a step rug with one of the patio rugs we have here at eTrailer. It's a nice pairing because let's say you're barefoot and you just want to walk out, maybe do some stretches in the morning. You get to step straight onto a rug and not have to worry about dirt or mud or gravel or that hot and cold pavement they sometimes have. Now the wraparound has this artificial turf texture, which can be nice if you want something with a bit more traction. Let's say you're going through a lot of mud and a lot of dirt and you really want that off. Now one thing I noticed about this is this does kind of fray a little bit at the edges, so it's great for short-term use, but if you don't want to be replacing this a lot, Prest-O-Fit has some other options like the Outrigger, which is a little bit more sturdy. So here we have the Outrigger, which is the soft and sturdy option. If you want something that feels really comfortable and has that carpet texture, this is the one I would go with. This on top is the wraparound. So this has a rougher texture. It's kind of like an artificial turf texture. So if you have a lot of mud and a lot of dirt, I would go with this one because of its traction. This is UV resistant, so even though we've had this out all day, we don't have to worry about the colors fading or becoming more brittle in the sun. It's also mold and mildew resistant, and that's useful for when you store your RV. I know during the off season, sometimes it gets a little musty in there, but then you don't have to worry about these rugs gathering mold or growing mildew, even while it's in the off season. Since this is the straight step, which is a little bit more custom fit than the universal version, it comes in different sizes as well as different colors. So our options here right now we have is the 18-inch wide rug, but it also comes in like 20 or 23 inches wide. You also have different color options. So this is the light brown, but we have options like gray or brown or black, blue, or even green. So here we have some exterior steps which show why it's a great idea to get some step rugs. So you can see this has gone through a lot. We have a lot of dirt and mud caked onto the steps. It's actually kind of hard to wash off now because I need to do a little bit of scrubbing. But if you had a step rug on there, you won't have to worry about tracking this dirt onto your nice carpet inside your RV, and it's easier to wash off a step rug or replace it than have to scrub this down all the time. Now when you do get all that dirt and mud on there, this is gonna get dirty, which is a good thing because then you can just take it off, hose it off, let it air dry, and then pop it back on. Speaking of popping it on, this has a tool-free install process, which means you don't have to get any drills or holes or adhesive to mount this. It comes with the springs. The process is really easy. Let's take a look at that. Now we're gonna install our rug, but first we need to make sure we have the right rug for the right step. So we have a straight step here, and you can tell because even though it's curved on the edges, it's straight mostly across. So we're gonna measure it now and just measure that straight portion. So we have it here at 17 inches, which means it's gonna fit our 18-inch rug. Once you have confirmed that you do have the right rug, we're going to install it. So what we have here is the front with just a single grommet, and that's going to go for the front, and the back flap is going to have those multiple grommets which you use for size. So just fit that over your step and then tighten it down with the included springs. My final thoughts about this rug is I see it being very useful if you have a lot of mud, if you have a lot of dirt. That artificial turf is nice for that extra traction. Now, I did notice a little bit of fraying and some of it was coming off after a while. So if you're looking to keep this on your vehicle long term, it might not be the best option. We have some other rugs out there like the Outrigger or the Trailhead. Those are really nice and sturdy, but if you want something that has artificial turf to match maybe your other rugs out there, this still works. And that was a look here at our Prest-O-Fit Wraparound Exterior RV Step Rug. My name is Evangelina. Hope you enjoy the journey.